Hello my friends, welcome to World War II History Today, a new daily series where we roll back the clock and take a look at some of the key events that shaped the outcome of the Second World War on this very day in history. Today's date, November 4th. On November 4th, 1916, John Basilone is born in Buffalo, New York. Basilone would go on to receive the Medal of Honor for his heroic actions during the defense of Henderson Field, Guadalcanal, and a posthumous Navy Cross for his actions during the invasion of Iwo Jima. On November 4th, 1930, a 48-year-old Franklin Delano Roosevelt is re-elected the governor of New York. A mere 2 years later, he'd be sitting in the Oval Office as the 32nd President of the United States. Across the Pacific in Hiroshima, Japan, the keel of Japanese battleship Yamato is laid down on November 4th, 1937. She'd go on to be one of the largest and most heavily armed battleships ever constructed. On November 4th, 1939, Stewart Menzies is appointed the head of the UK intelligence services MI6. Through his position, Menzies would go on to control all top-secret formal communications regarding the Ultra program, overseeing the decryption of Nazi Enigma codes. On November 4th, 1940, Hitler meets with German leaders in Berlin to flesh out a plan for occupying the British stronghold at Gibraltar and neutral Portugal in order to effectively take control of the Mediterranean Sea. The plan would never come to fruition. The next year, on November 4th, 1941, the Wehrmacht 170th Infantry Division takes control of Feodosia, Ukraine, as part of the larger siege of Sevastopol. On November 4th, 1942, Erwin Rommel, recognizing that the Afrika Korps situation is futile in Egypt, disobeys direct orders from Hitler and withdraws his troops towards the Libyan border during the Second Battle of El Alamein. That same day, German forces in the Caucasus cease all offensive operations after running into stiff resistance from the Red Army. Nearly all further military actions in the region will see the Soviets on the offensive through to the end of the war. And in Poland, 1,000 Jews arrive at Auschwitz from the Netherlands. Nearly all of them are killed within hours of arrival. On November 3rd, 1943, the U.S. Fifth Army captures Isernia, Italy, some 100 miles south of Rome. It would take the Allies another 7 months to reach the Eternal City. On November 4th, 1944, the U.S. 8th Air Force's 306th Bomb Group struck key oil refineries in the Bavarian city of Harburg, Germany. That same night, RAF 550th Squadron launched attacks on Bochum, Germany, targeting a major steel plant storing hundreds of thousands of rounds of ordnance. The attack starts a massive firestorm, and roughly 85% of Bochum is completely destroyed by Allied bombing by the end of the war. Across the channel in England, a Sol V-2 rocket lands on a golf course outside of London, causing no major damage. And that's what happened today, November 4th, in the history of the Second World War. Be sure to subscribe right here for your daily dose of World War II history. If you missed yesterday's episode, you can check it out right here. And until next time, be well. We'll see you tomorrow.